pray over the city and to visit the site of the terrorist attack, 9/11. And then he rode through town. We had that little parade, you know, and he had that little white, y'all remember that little white vehicle, like a bubble? I call it a popesicle. And then he took Vatican Force One down to Washington. We had a nice state dinner, wonderful time, and we were swapping world leader stories, you know, and then after dinner, he wanted to walk through the White House, so we walked through, and he's got that smoky, swingy thing of his, you know. Got incense in it. I think it's called potpourri. Somebody get the congressman a glass of water. He's laughing. And you know, I was explaining to some of the folks who were in the picture. You know, you got Lincoln there, and Washington, and Madison, and Wisconsin. Great. I'm telling you, you got to be tough when you're in a leadership role. And you folks in this room are tough. You're soft, you're tenderhearted, you're merciful, you're kind where you need to be, but you're tough where you need to be. And that's what we need to be for the next couple of years. To win back the White House, win back Senate. So those of you that are committed to the cause, who are willing to be unselfish with your time, with your resources, I say, way to go, amigos. That's right, sir, I speak Mexican. Feliz Navidad. My llama is Jorge Bush. To all my Hernandonian friends, mi casa is su casa. But to Barack Hussein Obama, to use a little Mexican food lingo, mi casa is nacho. Well, I didn't come here tonight to talk about potpourri. I just want to quickly share with you one of the lessons that I learned, what America's about. Everybody say this with me. Say, courage.
Courage.
Communication.
Communication.
Character.
Character.
I call those the 4 C's of leadership. Hey, it takes a lot of courage to do what I did. Around the country, fight terrorists, be anywhere close to Dick Cheney. You know what we call this in Washington? The Cheney reaction. Somebody made up little bumper stickers that say, duck, duck, goose, Cheney's loose. But you know, when you're a leader, you've got to lead by your principles, as Governor Scott has promised and now is following through. I'm so proud of that boy. He's a good man. He's going to do good for us. And you got to lead by your principles. But, you know, sometimes it seems like nobody thinks your ideas are any good. And that happened to me some of it. It made me tough. I got thick skin like an elephant, which, of course, is our symbol. Democrats are depicted as a donkey. Or as my friends to the south call them, burritos. Now, the second C is communication. Do not misunderestimate. Communication is the most important part of talking. Now, studies show that communication is only about 15% verbal, which in my case is a good thing. fluent in over 9 different body languages. Some of which I had to give up when I got saved. Now the third C is character. Character is really why we're here tonight. As President of the United States, I have had the honor of a lifetime. I've slept in Buckingham Palace. I've feasted in the deserts of Abu Dhabi. I've flown I like saying Abu Dhabi. Flown Marine One into America's largest cities. Visited many of our smallest towns. But through it all, nothing has impressed me more than the character of the American people. The courage, the integrity, the whole idea of doing what's right. And I'll leave you with this little bit of advice. At the end of the day, look in the mirror. If you can say you've done what's right, you will pass the only test that matters. So, you know, kind of live with that in mind. Oh yeah, that mirror thing's coming up later today. So people say, well, what's next for you, old Doug? And I said, well, you know, I would like to continue to be an influencer. You know, it was wonderful being in the White House, but nobody remembers any of my State of the Union addresses, except for maybe you, Congressman. They just don't. And I thought, well, what is it that people remember? And it occurred to me. Music. Songs. Well, they are the universal language. Every single person in this room, from our fine servants who brought us this great meal, to the little ones, have got songs stored up in your soul. Songs that define you. Songs that bring you back when you hear them. Songs like, oh, say, can you see? I told you there was 4 C's. I like the letter C. It means many things. But D is my favorite letter. You want to know why? Because it's the first letter in the word W. Started taking guitar lessons so I could continue, like I said, to be an influencer. And I actually have my guitar under this table. Y'all want to hear a song?